cooperating this morning, but that's all right. Go ahead, sir.
I have a hard copy.
Yeah,
I only have one, though.
That'd be great. Thank you.
I apologize. I only have one
All right.
hard copy. 481 is. May I approach, Your Honor?
You may, sir. Thank you.
May I, Your Honor?
You may.
Okay, so what the court in Ridley explains is that the confrontation clause, it's in the 8th paragraph, Your Honor, it's on page 2, and I've explained that to Mr. Brown of the state. The confrontation clause of the 6th Amendment guarantees to the accused the right to inquire about a witness's pending criminal charges in an effort to show that the witness has a possible bias, prejudice, or ulterior motive that may influence the witness's testimony. Whether the witness is testifying pursuant to a deal with the state is not crucial to the right to conduct such a cross-examination. And then, Your Honor, on the 2 items that I may not use, but that the state was inquiring about, and I just put them on notice of it. I gave them a thumb drive today, and I told them, is Seals, S-E-A-L-S versus state, 311, Georgia, 739. And it's in Division 3B, as in Barry Bravo, and specifically, Your Honor, if I may have one copy, may I approach?
Yes.
Yo, how y'all know I was live? Tap the like button.
The case is,
How y'all know I was live? I'm about to do something different with this Thug trial. Cause I don't know who covered this yesterday afterwards, but Brian still opened a mean door. So I want to go back over this for real. I want to go back over this. The notifications came through. Say less. I appreciate that, PJ. I ain't get no email, so I thought they was bluffing. As long as somebody got a notification, that's cool. Tap the like button for me. Look, I'm in here early too. I remember yesterday the judge said something weird about trial. I don't think they coming back on today. I think they coming back, I don't know when. He said something about Wednesday, and then he told the jurors next week, so I ain't even really tripping. I believe they coming back sometime later. But today, I'm about to go over what Brian Steele did yesterday, because I think yesterday might have been one of the most important days in the trial so far. Straight up. And look, this how I'm a carry. And I don't know if anybody on the internet, I don't be watching other YouTubers, y'all. I can't. If I watch them, then I'll be in the, doing the same content as them. So I just stay away from them. So I don't know if somebody brought this up, but bro, Brian Steele opened the door. Next week, the 13th, I thought that's what he said, bro. I appreciate that. Brian Steele opened the door to how telling works off paper. Like, I think a lot of people might have skipped over Holmes basically without blatantly saying that man, he is an informant. Mysteriously, why this man getting up on his stand and boldly wearing that little thin-ass mask like nobody don't know who he is, and he up there dragging like that, walking in and out that courtroom, and he told that much goddamn information, and it's recorded. So, Brian Steele yesterday, the way he brought up Holmes' charges, right? He brought up the charges. Now, he brought up the charges, and he brought up the amount of time that YSL Bean, don't quote me on that. Tap the like button for me, yo, before the haters get in. They probably already here. So look, he goes over the previous charges. If you look, his jacket, the boy YSL Bean jacket was dumb. You know what I mean? He already had a don't quote me on this. He had an armed robbery, gun possession, intent to distribute 2 different drugs with his girl, and his other homeboy before. So he had a nice jacket of guns and drugs. Previous charges, right? Now, he pleaded out to 2 of them on paperwork that Brian Steele showed us. One, he got 3 years time with 7 backup. 10 years total, 3 to be served in the joint, and 7 on probation. Then he got another gun charge with a I think that was an attempt with 15 years, 3 to be served, and 12 on probation. But both of them was at the same time. Salute, Lee. Straight up, salute. So listen, what Brian brought up was the same thing that I be telling people, bro. These people jackets don't look right. You got all them stacked up charges in a short amount of time, and you didn't do no time. That don't look right. That's the same thing I told y'all about NBA Youngboy. I say, yo, hold on, bro. That boy was young and wound up with them stacked up charges like that. Nah, you at least gotta go do a 5, bro. Minimum, bro. Yeah, the judge slapped your hand the first time, slapped you the second time, gave you a nice little warning. 3rd and 4th? No. No, you getting you a 5-piece or something. So what you was doing on the street? I say this to you all the time. Yo, we shouldn't have met y'all. That's what I mean by that. We shouldn't have met y'all. Meaning he should have been locked up before we got a chance to meet him. Meaning we would have never met him at that time. We would probably never know him. Real rap, he shouldn't even have been on the streets. We should have met him as a grown man that looked like he just came home from doing push-ups. Yeah, his charges was worse than Pooh Shiesty. Real rap. But look, he get put out back on the street. Hold up, check it out. He get put out there with another dude who just got locked up and put back on the streets for a pistol charge. Now they alleging that these same detectives, who happen to be First 48 detectives, wanted to set Thug up. So they put a rat back out on the street. Did y'all know that's the angle that Brian Steele is kicking? Yo's accusing the First 48 dudes of trying to line Thug up before Thug is even famous, y'all. And they're already saying that Thug got the bag. Lee, you late if you ain't know them boys was from First 48. You late. I don't know where you been. Just hit the Cash App and apologize or something. Yo, crazy. Yo said First 48? Hey, 808, he said First 48 where? Yeah, the First 48 detectives, bro. Listen. See, this story don't make, like, this story is crazy to me. Seriously. And if y'all pay attention, I told y'all I watched First 48. So when I seen them boys, I felt like some games was being played on me. For real. Like when I seen the lady pop up in Spanish, yo, I was tripping. Like, yo, this can't be real. But then when they mentioned other Holmes, he's worse than the other 2, bro. I'm talking about even when I watch the show, I feel like Holmes ain't a real detective. I swear to God. Light skin yo with the toothpick? Bro, he takes the cake when you watching the show, bro. Like, yo is over the top. If yo was out there walking the beat as a regular cop with that much goddamn acting charisma, bro, that's not regular, y'all. Bean ain't dude. Hold 10. You not listening, man. You ain't paying attention. Did he do 3? Bro, the paperwork say mans was out on the streets committing crimes after he got the 3. Hold on, y'all. Who understand the amount of time that Holmes got? Tap the like button for me. This different. We ain't just watching the trial. If y'all want this to really be some real content, tap the like button. This ain't the trial. Nah, this real content right here. Yeah, matter of fact, hit the Cash App. This is not just watching the trial right now. Yeah. Let's talk that talk. What really happened in court yesterday? So ain't nobody on the internet saying that Brian Steele just opened the whole door for the streets. Bro, you sit. Hold on. Let me explain something to you, bro. Let me explain something to y'all. Y'all don't understand what I'm saying right now. Yo, Brian Steele just told you that your man told. You get it? Brian Steele just showed you that your man told. Nah, PJ, that wasn't Thug Big Homie. See, that's why Thug act like that. Wasn't no big homies. Niggas don't really be having that much respect for older niggas anyway. All respect Holmes had was he was willing to go on a mission. Niggas ain't got no respect for yo. Niggas probably already accused yo of telling and all that, bro. All that. But listen, y'all. Brian Steele exposed your homeboy of telling. Listen, and I ain't talking about you specifically, but you could use what Brian Steele exposed, and you could look around your own community and find some rats. So look, you look at that paperwork that Brian Steele brought up, right? Now that paperwork say that boy got certain charges that got null processed. Now y'all remember us going over certain paperwork, and me, when certain charges get knocked down, I always say, how in the hell they did, what happened? Oh, no. All right, look, this how this go. You go in court, right? The judge will knock down the top of the charge to make sure you take the next one. That's they set the law up to make sure So look, that mean the first charge, we was reaching with that one. So we just threw that in there so you would cop out on the plea. That makes sense on paper. Yo, you got 4 fucking felonies, null processed at the top of your paperwork. And they gave you all the petty shit at the bottom and changed some charges around for you? Oh, hell no. And I've been telling niggas that. I say, yo, that never happened for me. I've been saying this shit on the streets, bro. Bro, how certain niggas be getting multiple bails and shit? How? Yo, I went in front of commissioner, bro. Them people wasn't planning that day. Them days. How they was super nice when you went in there? Nah, so what happened? Yeah. So look, Brian Steele showed y'all that paperwork, ain't no paperwork. Ain't no paperwork on this boy Bean telling. It's all tucked up in stuff you wouldn't even be able to find. It ain't on no paperwork, though. You get it? It ain't on no paperwork. Listen to all this information we done heard so far. This information ain't on no paperwork. Yeah, it's documented if you know. You understand? Yeah, he told where he live at. I mean, first off, hold on. How you pay a lawyer, right? You got your case? Then your lawyer say, yo, I had to go holler at the nigga that you went on the that tried to accuse you of being in the car with him when he was shooting at the police and all that. Yeah, I went and hollered at him. Who, the dude Bean? Yeah, I went and seen him the other day. Where he at? Bro, imagine your lawyer pull back up on you and tell you that he has a recording of the dude Bean admitting that the police tried to set you up. But he did tell on you, though. Think about that. He did tell on you. Yeah, he told on you. But I'm going to go get a recording of him telling that they made him say that. All right, so tap the like button. Yo, what y'all doing? This real content. This not the trial. Y'all that disrespectful. The trial is, hold on. Can I get a confirmation today? They said the trial will be back on later next week. True or false? Come on, bro. I'm trying to make some real content. What y'all doing? I can't get no likes on I'm up 8 o'clock. Y'all, obviously, the trial wouldn't even been on right now. So y'all ain't got nowhere to be. Salute for that confirmation, man. So the trial don't come back the next week. So we got a whole week of nothing. You're not answering after that. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, Sharif. Nah. He confused me yesterday. He confused me yesterday when he told the it sounded like he told the jurors to come back tomorrow. I mean the next day. And he told Holmes, he a wild boy, you looked him up. What you mean you looked him up? In the Georgia state system? You can look it up now? I couldn't look it. They had me blocked out. You can get in it? Google? Nah, bro. You funny. I mean, that's tight. But hold up. We need that paperwork. Nah. Nah, he right for saying he don't remember nothing in 2013. I would have been worse. I don't remember nothing. Fuck a year. I don't remember. Period. We ain't even gotta put a year on it. I'd have been worse than him on that part. But the part about me is I'm not making it to the stand though, at all. They was hitting banks. Oh yeah, that boy a police. That boy a police. You ain't hit no bank and you still on the street. Nope. Fed time. Nope. Y'all boys don't know no bank robber that just went in and went out, came right back out. Nope. Bro, you ain't even heard of an alleged bank robber lurking the streets, bro. I'm telling you. Yo, you doing a 10 minimum. Minimum. That's without the gun, bro. Nah, bro. What? Why he ain't free Thug when he said, did police make you put Thug in the car? What? All right, bro. So this makes it worse. Chico would say the boy Bean was hitting banks. All right. That's a botched robbery, y'all. Member still asked him if he was part of a gang. He said no. They was part of a robbing crew. What was the name of the robbing crew? Because he claiming he wasn't from around none of them other sides. Tap the like button for me. But see, that make it even worse. He hitting banks, and that boy telling like that. I ain't even gonna lie. These two different types of vibes. Like the guys who would hit the bank, they don't seem like the guys who gonna tell. He had a chance to say police made him put Thug in it. He could have saved Thug right there. Yeah, he definitely did. He definitely could have changed it. And he said, he don't remember saying that. Which was, why is you doing that right now, bro? This the time. To be honest, I don't even know how my mans is alive, bro. You don't believe Detective Quinn coming to the stand? I think his career on the line as an actor. Well, his homeboy came, so it's already up. That's his partner. If you Google them niggas, both of them always together. So the fact that the Spanish boy came up there, I mean, shit, Quinn might as well. He might as well come get this FaceTime. Them boys be going on radio shows, doing commercials and all that, man. Them boys be marketing their damn career. They retired detectives. Allegedly, they don't work no more. They just do the TV. That stood out too. Still have him on tape saying it, but Miss Love tried to say that he was just in there lying. So that throw away all his credibility. When is he telling the truth? If he's willing to lie and switch up the story, because he done switched up the story with the police, and now you say that when he talked to Steele, he was lying as well. Hold on, yo. You spell Steele name with an E at the end or no E? I keep putting this E on this boy name. Quinn should have been first if he the main guy on the case. Good one. Yeah, Trav. I would have thought you would have liked to get his opinion first. How could he dodge it? How could he not be it? How could Quinn not be here yet? To be honest, like, shouldn't he show up? He like the main guy. All right, so basically they're alleging Quinn of breaking some rules too, y'all. He been lying under oath. Is don't remember considered to be a lie? That's what the papers say. That's what the papers say. That's what the papers say. If that's what the papers say. I mean, it looked like that's what the papers say. No E on steel? I'm ignorant. Good luck. I don't know why I just gave this man a steel. The E. I think Bean has older son that is named after him too. Oh man, what, he got some crimes? He breaking law. Yo got drug charges. Yo, he shot people and was back out on the street. How that work? I wanted to go look at that paperwork to see how that situation transpired. What type of shootings? He shot 2 people. 2 different situations, right? True or false? Yo, if thug rank was really that high, bro, this man shouldn't be alive. Have y'all noticed every time the defense get rolling, it's a break in the trial? Yes, definitely. 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 That is definitely the case. A whole week off is crazy. They got to build a suspense. That Molly had Bean perping on the ops. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I will say, if you is on a Molly pack, you could wind up being more aggressive than normal. This is possible, straight up. Especially if you feel like you winning. If you feel like you're the aggressor already, definitely if you get you a nice dose of some Molly, let alone you got something else with the Molly. Like if you got the combo pack with the Molly, man, it determine what year we talking. Because the Molly ain't the Molly. The Molly was something else. It was the devil. That might that wasn't even, you mean? Especially if you in the street, if you at the bottom level of it, you just a fiend for it. That's what you do. Oh yeah, you who knows what you taking? Cause you fishing. So you don't mind them variations. You know what I mean? The time where it ain't kick you and put you up there with the stars this time. This time it just put you over. It just put you over a little bit, you know what I mean, in the clouds. You wasn't up there with the stars though. You know what I mean? But yeah. Salute, problem, Kyra. So look, y'all. All right. So let's go to this angle real quick. Brian Steele put it on the table that Holmes got some serious charges and he shouldn't have been on the street. Now, Brian Steele said it in a polite way. I think he gonna go in further on that fact though. I think he's laying foundation to basically say, bro, you working. You are working off of paper for the police, my guy. Seriously. But hold up, though. Some of us got people around us, paperwork that look like Bean. Yeah. Yeah. You ain't know? Hell yeah, bro. Bro, listen. The boy told you that the way Holmes' charges got put in pocket like that, if you was in the courtroom and heard that like that, you might have thought Holmes ain't nothing made out. No process. Whoa, you like, golly, yes, we made out. Man's done told him the world behind the scenes, man. All that's on dead docket. Who ever heard of dead docket before? I've never heard of that. Now, I knew about charges being still open. Hell yeah. No process, stat docket, different little ways they got. When you in the courtroom and you start hearing these phrases, it make you look around and ask somebody, yo, what the hell is that? No process. What the hell is that? So I was one, when I was in the courtroom, I asked, hold up, what is that? It mean what? It's dead now, but if you catch another charge, they got the right to bring this charge back up and put that with the new charge. What? Oh, okay. But I could go right now? All right, say less. Now, people don't be really paying attention. Niggas just want to go home. Now, when you put telling in the mix with this, bro. All right, put it like this, bro. If the charge is serious, saying a null process is crazy. Straight like that. Me seeing attempt murders bust down to manslaughters and stuff like this, that's that's where it start getting fishy. Straight up. You see a charge bust down all the way down and a person ready to come home on some more. That's cool. Like if you see somebody charged and you thought they was ready to get smashed and then you see them get a piece of time that look manageable and you feel like that's all right. Something, yo. Mans ain't have Brian Steele defending him. Man was caught red-handed, look like, y'all. Blatantly. Just running around doing shit until they caught him. You feel me? He wasn't like hiding, you understand? Looked like he's bold-faced. Just running around doing dumb shit, getting caught. Open cases on a dead docket takes away the statute of limitations. They got Bean on a leash. Meaning they can still lock him up for old cases. Well, what about statute of limitations on Thug not being charged with his previous crime, but them trying to bring the shit up and link him to goddamn 12 years later? Like, what's up with the statute of limitations on that? Like, god damn. Nigga got away with the wig on. 10 years later, niggas trying to still place him in the wig. When the hell is a getaway a getaway? And a nigga said that he wasn't there. The law told him to put him there. So the police really seen 3 people. Then mysteriously they just start saying they seen somebody with a blonde wig in the car, too. Who knows where that came from? Love says she showed up at his job. Oh, hell no. Bro, how is he alive? Real rap, y'all. Listen. They claiming that Thug is super slimy him, you know what I mean? With rank and money in his city with a notorious gang that runs underneath of him, right? He got told on 10 years ago. And this guy walking around nigga. Bro, and the trial coming? So you had 10 years to clean up your loose ends and you couldn't find Bean, bro. Knowing he was with you that one time and told on you. Really? He wiser. What? PJ, come on, baby. You really think he wiser? I can't go for the wiser. I can't go for wiser right now. Who go for the wiser? Nah, PJ. Nah, Thug facing charges and being out. We see why being out, bro. Don't do that. He been under protection. No, Sharif. No. He ain't been under no protection. They ain't got no funding to protect him. They gave him a job? Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. Facts. I wouldn't doubt that at all. Definitely get a guy a job, because that's one of the first things nigga gonna say. If I ain't got no job, I'm gonna be out in the streets, and you know what's gonna happen. So they like, all right, bet we gonna get you a job, get you out the way. Yeah, I can see that, especially if you need this nigga to testify. But he said he done had this job for like 7 years. So they been gave this nigga the job? No, he was gonna tell. Nah, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Yo, literally been working for him. Yo, why would they bring him? Knowing he ain't right. All right, let's go to this angle. Who think the state dropped the ball using this guy? Yo, this guy worse than Woody? Being direct traffic at a school. A crossing guard? Nigga's crazy, yeah. Nigga, all in direct traffic. He a crossing guard? Yo. Trav, I agree with you. They dropped the ball from day one, but let's entertain it, right? Let's entertain what they brought. They actually brought a full throttle criminal up here to tell on somebody, bro. And his jacket is the dirtiest. Yo got the dirtiest jacket. Yo. He worse than Woody, y'all. See, Woody, this what I said was gonna happen with Woody. So Woody was in the interrogation room super telling on Thug. And if you pay attention to Woody interrogation, they was trying to get him to tell on Thug. I ain't even gonna lie, the way they kept throwing Thug name in the air without actually saying it, that means we always be talking about yo. Once niggas start having conversations about a nigga and they don't even gotta say the nigga name, everybody know who we talking about. Yeah, you hot as a firecracker, cuz. Straight up. You hotter than a firecracker. When niggas just start saying, yeah, him. Yeah. When he was over on everybody knows who he is. Yeah, that fat white lady and that black dude, they was on Woody ass in there. This dude worse than Woody. Well, he might not be. I don't know what the rest of Woody jacket look like, but right now. So they said he robbed the bank. How much time did he do for robbing the bank, bro? Oh, did y'all see how Brian Still caught him? Made him check his pride? Asked the nigga if he been to jail, and the nigga was like, no, I could go to jail. Check this pride. Check this pride. So he tried to still hold his street cred like he is solid. But boy, you don't want to go over that motherfucking clink. Now, he looked like he going off of the strength. He didn't survive this long, so he ain't tripping. It is what it is. He'll deal with it. Man. I don't think his ass will make it in the regular jail about a month, to be honest. Even if niggas don't even fuck with Thug, just off of the strength. I mean, Atlanta got to speak up for how he even available to be in Atlanta telling like that. I'm going to keep it real. Somebody need to explain. Yeah, he said, can I say something? Still said, not really. I did my time. He checked his pride though. He caught him right there. So he was saying that to say, I ain't gonna tell. I could do my time. I didn't give that information up because I'm not capable of doing time. Who he think he was fooling though? All right. What else we got? It was some interesting points in it yesterday, yo. I had thought about it and I said, yo, still really went in for real. Yo showed us that it's a lot of telling going on. Being on the stand playing military mind games. So he clearly shouldn't have been out on the street. He got an attempt murder and what else, y'all? He shot 2 people at 2 different times. 3 out of 15. Did he do the real 3? I see a year worth of time done. For some reason. I couldn't get the 3. Woody girl used to be a police. Shit. Used to be. She just got fired. She was a police when the trial started. Wasn't she? All these witnesses going to do the same thing? Hell yeah. Exactly, Trav. I don't think they got no official witness. Like, that's clean. Oh, Holmes with the glasses. Holmes with the glasses was the most legit, clean witness, and he was smart enough to say, I ain't see nobody face. Nigga said the nigga had dreads in his face. Slickest excuse ever. No, I ain't see nobody. Had dreads in his face. That's gangster. That's gangster. He told everything. I ain't see nobody. That's some gangster civilian shit right there. Yeah, I can tell you. I'm obligated to be here or something, right? All right, I don't know no better about that part, right? But I know one thing. I am not ready to tell y'all who the fuck it was. Hell no. Hell no. I see them niggas all the time. That nigga was smart as a motherfucker. Whoa, 6 possession charges. What's up with the shirt he had on with the 5-point stars? That's Wimby. That's Wimby. What you want to do with it, Craze? I mean, how many stars was it? 4 or 5? It was 4, wasn't it? The jacket was wild. I mean, if you want to question the stars, then you got to question the phrase, too. You can't just question the stars. You got to question the phrase. But that bitch looked flea market, though. So, do it have a meaning? It was a big B, wasn't it? That was that swap meet. That was the Mexican swap meet vest he had on. Yo, crazy. All right. Holmes said Thug already had a charger, didn't he? Or some shit like that. Right? All right, let's do it like this. Tap the like button for me, yo. Y'all doing me real slimy right now. Real, like, y'all is sliming me out right now on the likes. I can't believe it. Fuck wrong with y'all? Let me get in a couple. You mean, what is up with y'all? What is y'all doing? Bro. Craze, what you answering to? What I just asked? My bad. Had to get me some shine. Judge getting irritated? I don't think so, PJ. I don't think so. I think he over prepared for this, y'all. I think this light. Mans was in the army. It's nothing that can happen in his courtroom that could really bother him, I don't think. The car? Oh, yeah. All right. So when he was in this situation with Thug, where was Thug at in his career? Where Thug fan at? Y'all know the timeline. Where was Thug at in his career? He already signed, correct? He signed to 300, or who he signed to first? He was signing somebody before he even got his official regular deal. True or false? Or do you don't know? 2013, Thug was lit, and he on this mission. This shit don't add up. This shit don't add up. No, this shit don't add up. Yo, this like Dirk and Vaughn in the label car. It's crazy. A hood level hit. I'm going off the car. He had a hood level hit in 2010. A hood level hit that you heard, and you heard it in Florida. That ain't no damn hood level hit if you heard it in Florida. That is not, that ain't hood, bro. That motherfucker is gone. That's gone. Oh yeah, 808. That's a rap. That's a rap. You had that shit in Florida? Nope. Nah, you on. You on, bro. Shit don't jump state to state like that, 808. Mm-mm. Nah. That's that. It's already, there was no underground market, 808. Like, it wasn't like it traveled under that wasn't no underground. That ain't underground. That shit make a whole state. Them some big ass states. Atlanta to Florida. Yeah, that ain't regional. That ain't like y'all don't share culture. Nah, that's not regular right there. Check came out and Bird was with him already. Oh my God. 1017 Thug. What year? Yo, my point is, bro, he shouldn't have been this mission don't feel right. Just like that being at Birdman house that early. That shit don't feel right, y'all. I'm talking about, bro. Yo, who they say, all right, let's scroll back. They say Woody, was it new T.I. before all this YSL shit? Give me that. Doug was already connected to Gucci. Yeah, it's Gucci Man job to pay attention. Gucci Man was getting paid, y'all, to be a goddamn spy for the music industry for the talent. Yeah, Pee Wee. All right, bro. Pee Wee knew, nah. Somebody say Holmes knew Birdman before Thug. Where that part at, y'all? Thug was turned in the city with rich kids. Who the fuck is rich kids? They from Atlanta? Who they parents? Who was in rich kids? Rich kids was signed to T.I. That's Atlantic. That's Atlantic. I don't trust it. I don't like it. Which means they had Thug the whole time. Jose Guapo was in there? Seriously? I ain't know that. They all fucking created characters. Rich Kids was worldwide. Anyway, said it was worldwide. That was a short run. And they wasn't thugging, was they? They was playing a more neutral / like they was giving off some old. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. They wasn't talking no trap shit. They ain't make it in my CD player. They wasn't talking that they must have been talking that play. They wasn't talking that shit. What they talking that skinny jean shit? Black boy, white boy swag. Oh, they stole that shit from they stole that from Young Joe and the other nigga. They the children of them niggas. Young LA and Young Joe and them niggas. Young Joe started all that. If you ask me, he was already dragging with that shit. I might be wrong. It could have been somebody else, but he was just rocking the hardest when I seen him. J Money? Yeah. My man was fucking with J Money. Yeah. J Money started that wild ass style. I remember. My man was playing J Money when he was doing that all that type shit. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga who I ain't even like the nigga, but I gotta give him some credit. That nigga, that style that Shorty Low Star used, I don't want to say he was copying, because who knows. But that nigga J Money was definitely on some new shit. My man was listening to. I say, who the fuck is this nigga? Nigga say, man, it's J Money. That nigga's the future. I swear that nigga said that. My man was fucking with all them niggas, them wild ass Atlanta niggas. J Money, all these. He kept pulling up with new down south niggas. I'm like, man, I don't fuck with that nigga. I swear. No court because election time and the judges in Fulton County is trying to get reelected, and Judge Grandsville is trying to. Oh, they running campaigns? They campaigns is based upon, them going against crime. Thug was plugged with them. Yeah. Well, believe it or not, y'all, in the city, all the artists fuck with each other until they got a reason not to. Real rap. Like, it's rare niggas really be, like, beefing. That beef shit be a lot of times, like, unless they got some neighborhood beef or some real gang shit going on, artists be fucking with each other because they want to learn. So they'll always, get in the studio together and get the vibe and doing all types of features and shit. It be the internet that be making niggas beef, to be honest, from what I seen. Even in the shit I seen in real life, it was the internet. It was the internet. Internet be having niggas fucked up. Beefing. About dumb shit. So, J Money first name last. Yeah, nah. I think that's him. Yeah. Doug used to rap like Wayne. Everybody rap like Wayne. Real rap. So hold on, let's keep it going. Tap the like button for me, y'all. Help me get to 50 likes. So, hold on, let's see what Brian Steele. Let's see what
That seals, that actually determined it. That's our case in Georgia that made this, that a dead docket case remains pending. So because the cases are dead docket, not null pros, they actually are pending with Mr. Bean.
Yo, how your paperwork say you got your charges null pros, but they not null pros? Explain that. How they say null pros, but they not. How they say null pros, but they not null pros, bro. Yo, he just exposed it. Yo, how many people do Atlanta got working like that? Yo, who remember me talking to Wack? And his only rebuttal to me saying his paperwork don't look right is, you see what it said at the end? Who remember me not answering? And letting him like, yo, hold, yeah. Pay attention to people paperwork. Yo, people paperwork ain't right. And somebody told, they not on paperwork. I've been told y'all, bro. People tell it in the back of the police car, bro. It's not making it to no paper. It's not making it to no paper. That fiend told him that you had 4 ounces in the house. They kicked that door and found the 4 ounces. It's not on paper. Not on paper. They right up in the joint. You made a controlled buy, ran up in the house. We came through. Ba-doom. We got the 4 ounces. That's what we was looking for. Yeah, 808, but hold up. We gonna go further than that. If this boy Bean told, what's up with young boy? It's the same story. Same story. Same thing I was telling y'all. Bro, hold up. How we meet this kid? Holmes a career criminal before we met him. Boosie, I told y'all, I said, yo, hold on, bro. My man's got like 3 intent with the possession of the handgun charges before he was famous. Yo, that's a 5 or 10. Yeah, we slapped your wrist the first time. He was just a young kid, ain't know no better. Second time, I'm Wimbyama with young boy? Bro, my man's gun possession charges is crazy, bro. He got multiples. The first 1 or 2, yeah. I think my man's got 3, which is fishy. Shit don't just get you and you beat the feds? No, I'm not jacking. I'm not jacking. Yo, we could go around the board. Hold on. I'm the same person who wasn't jacking T.I. saying that he had 7 felonies and he's out on the street. Before the guns. If you listen to T.I. CDs before the guns, the niggas on there already saying, bragging how he got all these felonies and woo. Hold up, cuz. You claiming to be a guy who really in the mix, and you saying that you really be getting locked up. Well, why you never ain't really do no time? I swear, y'all, I've been questioning people jackets. This ain't new. It's real life. I ask niggas out in the street, niggas say, I got caught up the other day. Yo, they caught me with such and such. I'm like, damn, what you doing out here? How you here with us? It's a blessing that you here with us right now, bro. And hold up. Here go the other part, y'all. You know niggas ain't that slick. You be round them. Be round niggas. Niggas be round this bitch open hand hitting sales. They not finessing, doing no slick ass moves. No. So how he finagle his way out that situation? Would he talk his way out of it? He ain't pay his way out of it. Come on, y'all. I'm telling y'all, if y'all really been outside, these some things. Now, it's easy to look at this content on the internet and these type questions don't pop up. Well, when your life on the line, you'll start asking different questions. And I was really in a city where I was really outside in the mix with motherfuckers who was doing shit that'll get you locked up. And I ain't jacking it. That shit don't sound right. I come around, my man's hanging with some dudes. I know these dudes from being around, but what you doing around them, yo? What's up? What you doing with them? I don't rock with them like that. They be hot. What you doing with them? All right. You could chill with them. I ain't chilling around them. Them boys out of pocket. I don't even trust the fact them boys be up in the jacks, willy-nilly, hitting all loose, going in and out the motherfucking bookings. I ain't fucking with them niggas. Yeah. What's up? What's up? Fucking with them niggas. Niggas be getting chased and caught. All this type shit, keep shuffling cars up. Nah, them boys working or something, man. Boys ain't right. They losing. Seriously. So if y'all see niggas look like they having their way in the streets, but they be in and out the joint, nah. Stay away from them. Yeah. Nigga got on designer, but he keep going in and out that. Nah. Telling y'all, be careful. Yo, some of y'all know people like this. Y'all keep thinking to yourself, damn, he made out again. Yo, get the fuck away from yo. Y'all think it's a game, man. Shit ain't no game. That boy, he playing to win for himself. He gonna tell on people. He gonna backdoor. Slime. That's what slime mean, y'all. I don't know if y'all know. Some of y'all might condone it. Nah, nigga, you's a bum if you slimy. Straight up, nigga, you need to earn. Not slime. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sometimes you want to drag your nuts a little bit, you feel me? Because you can, and you might start beast moding on niggas and shit. You know, dragging your nuts, technically, you're going to wind up in a grave. You don't really want to play that game. To be honest. So you supposed to earn. It's court in session today. Nah, baby, you rocking with me. What's up? So if you actually condone being slimy, I don't rock with you. You ecto green ass. Like, if you can't generate, you ain't slick where I'm from. Everybody could try to catch niggas slipping. And if you robbing clowns, you a real clown. If you robbing clowns, you's a super clown. Straight up, bro. I'm talking about, bro, you taking off regulars? Bro. Bitches and regulars. Wow. Niggas is paying bitches to fuck and then robbing them. Robbing strippers. And robbing fluke niggas. And calling themselves thugs. These niggas crazy. Hell no, that ain't no tough Tony shit right there. Kick doors, some other gangsters. You kicking their doors? That's gangster. Yes, sir. That's gangster. They was waiting on y'all niggas. Y'all niggas went hard. Ran up in there. Oh, yeah. Yep. That's hard. Chicks. What? Yo, robbing chicks is like robbing fiends. The way you get